Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you have had a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I wanted to take a few moments to go through my coloring book collection and also some of my coloring supplies that I've collected thus far. Okay, first of all here, before we get into everything, I wanted to show you a couple of pages. Now this is how I like to color. If you guys can see that, I like to color like realism and using like sketching, drawing techniques where you really look at where your light source is and where's your sun coming from. So these are just experimental pages. You know, I'm not a professional artist and I'm relatively new to this style of coloring. So I'm trying to work through this winter, spring, into the summer to really perfect my style. But this is a printable I got offline, and this took me 2 days to complete. I started this back on November 4th and I finished it on November 6th. And I kind of, as you can see here, I wanted to make a sunset. I love vintage Victorian homes and what have you. So again, the shadowing and what have you may not be exactly correct, and I also drew in these little candlesticks in the window there and these little curtains. I added those, but I kind of just, you know, got an image in my mind and this is kind of how it flowed. So again, it's not anywhere near perfect, but I tried to create a fall scene in the sunset. So there's that one. And then this one I did not finish yet, but I started this in December around Christmas time, this beautiful scene with Santa. And again, this was just a printable, a free printable coloring page I got offline. And again, to give myself some practice, I wanted to make the stones look real and the fire and everything. So again, this is not complete, and maybe this coming winter we'll return to this, or maybe even in July we'll do a Christmas in July and maybe we'll revisit this and I'll try to finish this page. But so there are those. And I just keep them in a little sheet protector. And they were colored with Marca Raffine colored pencils, so that's what I used to color both of these images. So, on to the books. The first one I got this a couple years ago. The Creative Haven Creative Cats coloring book from my aunt-in-law, and I absolutely love this. I'll admit, at first, some of it has been a bit tedious for me, because everything's so close in here, it's hard on my eyes. But I'm gonna really try to revisit this again this year and see if I can really work with this and try to, you know, really bring this out. So we'll see, because I really do, I love this. This is such an amazing, and I'll do flip throughs for each of these. We'll do separate videos, we'll do flip throughs. So the next one I got this Christmas. This is a large print adult coloring book by Lilt Kids Coloring Books, and this is very nice. It has some really nice images in it, and yes, it is larger print, so that might make it a little easier for me. And this I already started this past year after Christmas, but I haven't finished it. So there you go. Let me see if there was anything here. No. So there you go. We will revisit this and we'll do a flip through of all of these books. The next one, I also got this for Christmas, the Calm coloring book, and this is by, it says on the back here, Thunder Bay Press, for any of you who are interested. It's about $14.99 US dollars. So let's see, let me flip through just a few pages here for you guys, just to give you an idea of what's in here. Very nice images in here. And some of them are not too tedious. So I think this coloring book will be, yeah, like this one here. Obviously this is very tedious. It looks like a quilt. But again, I may have to work with that and just find what works for me. So we'll see. But some of these images, you know, like this would be a beautiful fall picture. That is gorgeous with the leaves falling. I'm going to have a blast with this one. A little owl. I love owls. But anyhow, again, we'll do flip through at a later date. This one I also got for Christmas this year. This is Winter Wonderland large print coloring book for adults. And this is by Zen Master Coloring Books. Oh, look at that. Beautiful images in here. Oh, I love these birdies. So yeah, we might do some of these, you know, in the coming weeks, since it still is winter time. So we might actually pull this out and do some of these. So I love that with the hot chocolate. That's really cool. Yep, I love this. Next one, as some of you are coming to know, I love anything old-fashioned, Victorian, Regency period, and I just love, love, love these old Victorian houses. And this is Doyer Coloring Book, Victorian Houses, by A.G. Smith. And there you go, the back. This is absolutely beautiful. Again, we will go through this page by page, but these are actually real homes. You know, this one's the Carson Mansion in Eureka, California, 1885. So it does have some real homes in it. So we will go through this and flip through all this. Another one I have here, I also got for Christmas. This is the Victorian Fashion by Jade Summer. And I like Jade Summer's work. I cannot wait to get her Christmas book. But some of these images are just very beautiful. I can't wait to get involved in all of this. I just love it, you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. Another one is the Doyer Coloring Book, Victorian Fashions by Tom Tierney. Another beautiful one. Oh my goodness, you guys. This again shows you actual real dresses. So you could look up online and look up, you know, the actual dress, and, you know, it even tells you here the colors. Like this one here, or let's go to, let me find one here. Okay, here's a good one. Lady's dress, 1848, of pale ice blue, white bonnet with pale blonde lace trim. Her parasol is a deeper shade of blue. The little boy's outfit is black and white. So you don't have to color it those colors, but if you wanted to be authentic, there you go. It even gives you the colors to choose. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And this last one, as I've mentioned many times on my channel, I am Roman Catholic, and I happen to have a devotion to St. Theresa of Avila. This is technically a teaching resource for at-home study. This is St. Theresa of Avila, Catholic Coloring Book by Mary Fabian Windiat. And this is an at-home study, and this comes with the story of St. Teresa's life. So not only do you get the beautiful images to color, but you also get the story on her life. So this is going to be a lot of fun to do. I really enjoy, you know, stuff like that. So those are all the coloring books I have for right now. It's a small collection, but it will be growing. And we've got a lot of images to work on this, you know, winter, spring, summer. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So let me just check and make sure we're still recording. I had some issues yesterday. Good. We're still recording. It seemed for whatever reason, my camera cut out yesterday during one of my videos. So I apologize, guys. Sometimes I don't know that happens. Because see, my tripod, my iPad is facing down, so I don't actually see unless I stand up. So if that happens, please understand, it's my apologies. So first, let's get into the coloring supplies here. Okay, these are Pentel Arts color pens, fine point color markers. And when I ordered some, what was it, not watercolor, mixed media paper this past, prior to Christmas, I got it from Dick Art Supplies, dickblick.com. Included in that pack was these wonderful markers for free that came with it. And I've tried them out. They're a bit bold and bright for me, but I like them. You know, I might use them on some cards and different things, or to outline stuff. So yeah, I was very pleased with that little set there to give myself a chance to use some pens. So very nice. In my coloring supply here, you might be wondering, why do you have a nail file? Well, this is for my colorless blender. This is a way that I help keep my colorless blender clean. I just go and clean my colors blender, as opposed to wasting paper and stuff like that. This first bin here, this are my marker Raffine, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. This is a 7100 series, and these are oil-based according to their website. These are oil-based. Let me bring it up for you guys to see a little better there. See, they do not have the color written on them. They just come in numbers, and I went through and I swatched all of these out. You get 72 in this set, so there's 72 in there. They are very nice. I have worked with them. They are very soft. Some of the colors are okay. They're a little bit paler than what I would like. They don't, you know, they're not as pigmented, I should say, but a lot of the others are great to work with. So they're nice. They really are. Next we have these. I got new for Christmas this year, and let me show you. These are a needle drawing pen. They're from Superior. This is a 2.0, and this one I believe is, let me get off the cap here. This is the thickest one, and this is like either Japanese or some type of an Oriental company. And these are going to be really nice, especially for my ATCs and also drawing extra things in my coloring books. And then here is the 0.05. So it goes from 2.0 to 0.05 is your range of thickness. And you can see really, really, really needle thin. And I did swatch these out, and I will show you guys, you know, I'll pull these out one day and we'll do a swatch and writing video with these. So we'll do that one of these days. So there you go. That's that, and I really love them, and I think they're going to be great in a lot of things that I have. Sketching, you know, coloring, a lot of stuff. Next we have paper. Next I have my Crayola. This is the 100 colored pencil pack by Crayola, and they do have the names. Let me see, this one, it's just, I just don't have the best eyesight. This one is salmon colored. So I do like these. I know they're, you know, they're not artist grade, they're student grade, but that's okay. They're really, you know, for a budget pencil in this 100 pack, they're really nice. They have a lot of varieties of colors, and again, I swatched all these out. If you guys want, I'll show you my swatch paper. And also down in here, if I can get to it, hold on, bear with me, hold on, come on now, where is it? Well, shoot, thought my colors blender was down in there, but nope, it's not. So, but these are my Crayolas, and I've seen a lot of you adult colorists on there working with Crayola, so I like them, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with those this year. Next in my coloring supplies are oil pastels. Now, I know these are not artist grade by any fashion. These are Crayola, and they're probably really like, you know, elementary level even. Not even like college grade student. But I don't know much about oil pastels. I got them to honestly just use in backgrounds and just play around with. I don't really know how to use them. I don't know. So I'm just going to play around with them. I would like to one day invest in real good oil pastels, and I would also like to invest in just pastels. But again, monies are tight, and this was on sale at Christmas time. I forget what I paid for these now, but not that much, obviously. You know, like maybe $3 or something. They were on like super duper sale around Christmas time. So, but we're going to play with these as well. I'll swatch them all out, and I'll have to look for a type of paper that I can use these on. And yeah, we'll play around with them, and I don't really care. I'll use them in my projects. No shame. You know, I'm just doing adult coloring for fun, guys. I'm not trying to be a professional artist with it. I'm just, honestly, I'm just doing it for fun. I just enjoy it. and I'd like to try a few different, you know, mediums out and try to learn, and you know, that's really what all this is about. It's a learning experience, because honestly, aside from colored pencils, and they were usually really, really cheap, not even Crayola when I was a kid. I didn't even have Crayola. We had cheap colored pencils, not many. And we had crayons, and we had a few colored markers. But we didn't have any of this other stuff. I didn't have pastels. I didn't even know what pastels were. I didn't have any of this stuff. So I am just going to have a lot of fun with this stuff this year. It's going to be an experimental year, and I will find what mediums fit, what mediums I enjoy working with, especially if I do end up doing artwork. I can tell you already I love sketching, but yeah. So this is my color book collection and my coloring supply video. I thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And while you're at it, click that subscribe button. And also please check the notifications so when more of these videos roll on out, you're sure to get them. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I am looking forward to doing some color and chats with you. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.